Welcome to, what's the name of my shit? Come and talk to Flea. Yo, listen, we got Unc in the building. I usually do an introduction. That was the introduction.
Yes,
Snoop D-O-double-G in the fucking building. Hold the fuck on. So that's you and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been listening to you and Dr. Dre since I was 7th grade probably. And I'm sitting here trying to rack my brain to make sure before I ask this question, I'm not bugging. As much as you and Dr. Dre worked together, have y'all ever went back to back like that? That was like some Jadakiss Styles piece. Have y'all ever went four bars like that ever?
On the Wash, the song on the Wash, the soundtrack.
The Wash soundtrack.
Yeah, we did it on that.
Okay.
But not like that.
No, that's different.
That was like.
That's different. That's different.
That was like 80s hip hop mixed with some new.
Yeah. What's the name of that song?
Out of the Blue.
That, because for me, that was.
That shit go fire. I like that. I want to have Dre and Snoop. How many albums do they got together? Just that one, Doggy Style? Is that the only one he produced for Snoop?
Out of the blue. No pun intended. What made you say, yo, I gotta do another album? Is this a Snoop solo album, or is this a Snoop and Dre album, or is it majority Dre? What are we about to get?
What you're about to get is a Dr. Dre produced album for Snoop Dogg.
The whole album.
The whole album, top to bottom. Yes, you getting that. And that's just one of the lead singles with me and him together, because people love hearing when we rap together. But
right.
Like you said, they don't normally hear us rap like that together. We usually get a whole verse, then he get a verse.
Or chorus.
Yeah.
Right.
This is like, nah, we finna MC right now.
Nah, that was crazy. That was crazy. So we got how many songs on the album?
16.
16 produced Dr. Dre songs with Snoop?
Shots to the Dome.
Oh my God. When is this album coming out?
December 13th.
And is this on the new Death Row?
Death Row, Aftermath, Interscope.
Wow. Incredible.
That's how you bring it all together.
Yes. Yeah. Yo, I got about 100 questions just behind this song.
Come on.
I'm racking my brain because I didn't hear that. I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
I wasn't expecting that. How did you get back to owning Death Row?
Well, it was like I had a long career outside of Death Row. First, by joining No Limit, getting with Master P, learning the business, learning how to market, how to brand, how to reestablish myself. And then, taking my solo venture with Pharrell, with different producers, and just moving around and just watching my legacy be based on Doggy Style.
Right.
People would
say, on the cool, man, that nigga jacket look clean as hell, though. What kind of jacket? That Snoop Dogg jacket look clean as hell. I don't want me one of them bitches. And that jacket look clean as hell. Snoop, send me one of them jackets, man.
never associate me without Doggy Style. And Doggy Style was always over there. So when situations arose where the label was able to be bought, the first thing I tried to do was work to get my masters back.
Right.
When Koch had it.
Right.
I tried to go holler at them like, look, let me work for y'all to get my masters back.
Right.
I don't want to own Death Row. Just let me be the CEO and I'll help y'all fix this shit.
Right.
And they came at me like a sucker. So then I
Alan Grunblatt,
just Koch. Like a sucker. So then I go to Def Jam and say, I'm gonna take a job at Def Jam. I go sit down with Lucian and like, I want to work for you. He like, nigga, why you want to work? You at the height of your career? I'm like, because I like the artist and I love Def Jam. I know what this label means to hip hop. Right. I feel like I can help reestablish it.
Right.
Go over there and learn a few things about corporate. Death Row play happens to fall right in my lap. It's available. The people that's selling it don't really want to sell it, but if it's me, they'll sell it.
Right.
And definitely they're not going to charge me this much. They're going to charge me that much.
Right.
So it was about, do I get it? I know how certain people going to feel when I get it. I know how certain motherfuckers going to react to it when I get it.
Right.
But is it about them or is it about me and my legacy?
Right.
Because my intentions is to get it, clean it up, reestablish what it was supposed to be, take care of the old people that didn't get paid, make sure the numbers is right, make sure the percentages and all of that shit is right because it's wrong. You hear interviews now where people saying, I ain't never got paid from this and never got paid from that. That's true.
Right.
But I didn't own it then.
Right.
I own it now, so now I got to go try to fix all of the things that was wrong with it and get it to a point to where it's a great business. And I think right now, the way it's looking, it looks like Death Row is a new place of making great music. It's happiness, it's love, it's joy, it's peace, it's no violence. And it's people getting treated right. The artists that's over there are excited. Nobody's talking about, I didn't get paid, I don't want to be here, I can't leave. None of that.
Right. So you own all the old catalog as well?
Yep.
Amazing.
Man,
Amazing.
he own Tupac shit.
There ain't a lot of people in here, but
hold on, do he own Tupac? I think Tupac family owns his shit, right? Or do they just own Tupac early work? And all the Death Row shit is Snoop. If that is true,
I'm a motherfucking clap for that. Because if anybody does deserve to own it, it should be you or Dre. And Dre obviously has Aftermath, and for you to have Death Row, like you said, fucking full circle. And Jimmy Iovine in the mix also. I got Izzy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly, man. You brought up Doggy Style, and you were late teens, early 20s when you made Doggy Style. And first time I ever heard you was on 187. And I was like, I came home from school. I said, who the fuck is this? This shit was crazy. Then everybody was so hyped off 187. Then Doggy Style came out, which was expected to be one of the biggest albums in hip hop history. Did you feel the impact of what Doggy Style had, or were you just in the mix and saying, okay, I'm a rapper? But did you know how big it was and what a big superstar you was at the time?
No.
Hey man, before the Rockefeller chain became what the Rockefeller chain was, it was the Death Row chain. Death Row chain was the hardest label out, man. That Death Row, when Tupac had that Death Row chain, man, oh my God, I really, really want to be one.
Not really, because remember, I was coming off of the Chronic album.
Okay.
Which was Dre's
Rockefeller and
big introduction as a solo
not
artist.
Def Jam, but
I was
Death
behind
Row.
the scenes,
right,
and was with a crew of writers and a crew of people who was supporting him, and we was looking at him as the star.
Right.
So when the momentum shifted my direction, naturally I wasn't ready, but I had to get ready because it was like that's what we prepared for. And we was writing all these songs for the Chronic. We was preparing ourselves for who's next.
Right.
And then to get it, I was so caught up in the game. I was never even to this day, I've never been able to watch my highlights. I've always thought about the next game I got to play.
Right.
So I could never feel like that because I was so with my head down trying to be the dopest rapper, trying to make the East Coast love me as a rapper.
Right.
Like what people don't know at that time, the East Coast was the dominant. It was the pinnacle, it was the GOATs. It was everything that was. You have to impress them, whether it's radio, whether it's the GOATs, whether it's writers, you got to impress the East. And my thing was, I love the East Coast rappers so much, and I love what they stood for. And I love that we had created our own.
This nigga capping, bro. He talking in hindsight. He ain't talking about in real time. Real time, nigga, y'all niggas, you wasn't, come on, man, get the fuck out. That's why y'all came the way y'all came on the West Coast, because y'all niggas was like, you tired of these East Coast niggas thinking they the best.
Style out here that we didn't have to bite or imitate, but we could do our own thing and get respect. And that was my whole thing, was how do New York feel about Snoop Dogg?
Right.
Like when me and Dre first went out there, I remember I went to Popeye's Chicken because I just wanted people to see me and to see if they fuck with me. And people was coming up to me and I'm like, damn. Then I met Daz Effects. I met Busta Rhymes. I met fucking Chub Rock. All these niggas that was hot. I met all these niggas and they...
You treated regular people, though, fairly, too. I know you was meeting all the stars that you're saying. Rap, people who was hot in the game. But if you see somebody regular on the street, you treated them just as nice because you was at Foot Locker and I ran up to you talking about, yo, I rap, bro, and I rap. And they was trying to push me back. And you was like, yo, let cuz Snoop. And you slipped me some number. I was like, Snoop gave me the number. And I just want to, this is a dead ass, yo.
Damn, I still do that shit.
Yo, fam, this is what I'm trying to tell you. It wasn't just rappers you was treating, you was I'm lost.
Showing that love too.
You were showing love to everybody, man.
But that's the way I was raised, though. Like I said, I came in respecting people and respecting hip hop in general. So when a motherfucker come up to me and say they love me or they want an autograph or a picture,
he's a
sometimes security gets arrested. It's my job to, digress and say, hold on, it's just a fan that want a picture, man.
Right.
Or they want to just holler at me real quick.
Right.
If you come to my studio in California,
nah, Snoop a cool nigga though.
all of my art that's on the wall is from my fans.
Wow.
So when I'm on the road and a fan make a painting or give me something, I don't throw that shit away.
Right.
I take it to the house, put it on the wall, so that way when we do interviews or whatnot and the fans see this art on the wall, they're like, damn, Snoop really took my art and it's a part of his get out now. Instead of just throwing my shit away.
Right. You brought up trying to impress the East Coast. Like I said, we grew up listening to NWA, Eazy-E, whether it was Ren, everybody. When that moment happened at the Source Awards and Death Row had a moment, you know, saying the East Coast don't like me, this, that, and third. Was that how you really was feeling when you said that, or you were just being loyal to the company?
No, I felt like that for real. Like, I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it. And I wasn't even him. I wasn't who I am now. I was still the young homie.
Right.
Dr. Dre was getting an award, and I snatched the mic from him.
Right.
Like, nigga, I need to say something.
Right.
Because I love these niggas out here too much, and I know they love us.
Right.
So we need to let it be known.
Nigga, you said, well, let it be known then. We know where the fuck we at. East Coast in the house. Y'all don't love us. Y'all don't love us.
Like right now, before it escalates. Because when Suge said what he said, naturally we rolled with him and got up and did all that. But then once we started thinking, we started looking around like, damn, Harlem was only fucking with Harlem when we got in here. Brooklyn was with Brooklyn. Staten Island, now it look like all them niggas been Voltroned up.
Right.
Like,
right.
I know gang detail, nigga. This niggas been Voltroned up. I'm
Right.
like, oh,
Right.
we look like we outnumbered now. So let's get some resolve in the room now, because it started off with a respect. This is hip hop.
Right.
We here performing because they respect us. We wouldn't be on that stage if we didn't get the respect from the people. Not the Source Awards, but the people have to warrant you to be on that stage to perform.
That's a fact. What was your process when you signed with No Limit? What was your thought process saying, you know what? Okay, this situation on the West Coast isn't working. Dr. Dre may be doing what he's doing. Master P's at the height of the game. What made you want to get with No Limit?
Master P got with me.
Okay.
Well, so you know
correct me.
Let me give you the full story.
Right.
Them niggas was on my head. They was trying to knock me off.
Right.
And I was trying to fight them niggas, but I didn't really have no crew.
Right.
They was paying niggas off.
When you say they, old Death Row, meaning? Okay, gotcha.
Paying niggas off to try to get me and sabotage my name. And, you know what I'm saying? Do all of the trickery that comes with the bullshit.
Right.
And I was about to match the energy. So I put out I didn't put out an album. I made an album called Fuck Death Row. And the homie Mac 10 had a deal at Priority, which was Who Banging Records. Right. And Mac 10 was my homeboy. So Mac 10 say, dog, I put the record out for you, nigga, and I give you $1 million up front. Because I fuck with you, nigga. I know who you is. So me and him chopping it up every day. We about to do this movie called Thicker Than Water.
Right.
That Fat Joe ended up doing.
Right.
But that was me and Cub moving.
Gotcha.
Master P get at me because he want me to do a song with Mystical. Hey, Mystical wants you on the record. Cool. Where you want me to come to? Come to the Woo Wop. Echo Sounds. We go up there. I do the verse. Master P like, what you want? I'm like, give me 3,500. He said, come see me at Priority. The next day I come see him. That nigga cut me a check for 35,000. Then he say, close the door. Let me highlight you. What you doing right now? I'm like, shit, I'm finna put a record out called Fuck Death Row. He like, bro, you trying to die, nigga? He like, nigga, you can't beat that nigga. You don't even have an army. That's stupid. Like, you bigger than that. You need to slow down.
Right.
He said, give me a couple of days and I'm gonna come at you with something.
Right.
So I give him a couple of days and he come at me with a situation where it's like, I'm gonna go work out that situation with that nigga over there. And I'm gonna give you some new bread, bring you down south to Baton Rouge, sign you to a 3-album deal, teach you the business, because you know the show.
Right.
But the shit is called show business.
Right.
So I'm gonna teach you the business, give me a 3-year collision course, No Limit University.
Right.
And that's how I ended up like getting away.
Right.
On that note, to him. So it was like him seeing me in a vulnerable situation, but staying gangster, but gangster get you killed.
Right. Exactly. And you hear today, I'm happy to hear that.
Yes, sir.
Being with Dr. Dre in the very beginning, and when you're getting with Dr. Dre, he's kind of leaving the situation with not just Ice Cube but NWA as well. How hard was it for you to jump in the game and say, I'm just an Eazy-E too?
It was easy.
It was easy.
It was easy because
explain that process to me.
Because I loved him so much.
Right. Dr. Dre you're talking about?
No, Eazy-E.
Okay, got you.
You can only hate somebody if you love them.
Right. Got you. Explain that to me.
Thin line between love and hate.
Got you.
When you actually hate somebody, you really love them. You just can't get that conversation or you don't have that understanding with them or that relationship with them, so you hate them.
Right.
Because you watch them all day, you're practicing everything about them, but they don't give you that attention, so it turns from, oh, nigga, fuck you.
Right.
So that's why I said Eazy-E was a nigga that I loved. I'm not even gonna front. He was the man.
Right.
On the West Coast. I loved him. I wanted to be on Ruthless Records.
Right.
But since we started Death Row Records, naturally being a young, hard head, you know, nigga, Cube just dissed the shit out of all you niggas. Cause hold on, cuz we not going out like nigga. I got it.
Right.
If you notice when the intro, I took off on the intro to the Chronic.
Right.
My voice, the first voice on there, and I'm going off on everybody. Everybody he had a problem with, I got a problem with it. What's happening?
Right.
Because that was the stance that I was in as a youngster, coming from where I came from, so I could take on your problems. I would make your problems go away.
Right.
Because that's who I betrayed at the time, or portrayed at the time.
Got you. Talking about that and knowing how serious it was in the 90s when it came to rap music and people possibly dying in the beef and so on and so forth, what do you think about the beef today and most recently Kendrick and Drake?
The beef from back in the days, it was a lot of homies that was involved. So you would say, me and you beefing, right, Cam?
Right.
Fuck you, Snoop Dogg. Fuck you, Cam. Okay, well, Cam and Snoop Dogg ain't gonna never throw a blow.
Right.
But some niggas from Harlem,
the entourage,
catch some niggas from Long Beach, some niggas from Long Beach, catch some niggas from Harlem.
Right.
We finna get at it.
Right.
We got some points now.
Right.
So now you can't control them other niggas.
Right.
And then when them other niggas start talking, who they telling on?
You. Exactly. What's the name of the album?
Missionary.
Let's give them something else from the album real quick. Nick, give me something else for the album. Snoop Dogg in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Man, they jacket clean. Oh no. I gotta stop with y'all. They gonna hear me out, man. But hey, subscribe, fuck with your boy Mr. Pop shit. Boom!
New house, new music.
Just my point of view. Know how I see it.
Babe, you need to get off your ass and get some money.
Got me mad when I wake up. Hit the gram up and see niggas make 50 bands over basically doing nothing. Now I'm ready to pop some. Then niggas had a